evening, I thought that I would show you all the new cosmetics that I purchased. Although, as some of you may know, I'm not really heavy into cosmetics or makeup or this sort of thing, but I recently wanted to change the products that I was using and switch to a brand that was vegan and cruelty free. I'm not vegan or anything like that, but I felt that this was one way that maybe I could make a positive change without really having to sacrifice much. So I feel like I love animals, and the idea of them suffering so I could get a cute lip gloss kind of does seem silly, especially when there are items available that are great that don't do that. So I want to support brands, if I can, that are cruelty-free and vegan. I also needed desperately to replace the makeup that I have because it's very old if you watched my makeup bag tutorial video. So it was time. So I just thought I'll just show everything off that I have. Just gather it up here. Okay. So the first products that I'll show you are the face products. So I found this BB cream, and I chose the fair option. Because I'm quite light and I haven't tanned in forever. And it says here that it's infused with vitamin E, jojoba, I think aloe, and cucumber to help hydrate and nourish the skin. Formula helps minimize fine lines and provides a natural looking tint of color for even coverage. Directions are to apply a thin, even layer all over the skin with a brush, sponge, or fingertips and blend in, wear alone or under foundation. So, for the first time, I did purchase a foundation brush. There they are together. And I chose to get a foundation brush for the first time because I felt like somehow it would probably make for a nicer blend. So I chose, it's just because it said very clearly foundation brush, and I felt that that was appropriate. So it says here, achieve an ultra smooth finish when applying foundation or tinted moisturizer. The rounded brush design helps to reach into small contours of the face for a completely blended look. So hopefully I thought that would be good for me. And then I also purchased, this is a under eye concealer and highlighter. And I did purchase it in a light color just because I find that if I am concealing something, that usually means that it's dark, so the lighter color helps sort of really contrast that. And I've never used a highlighter before, but I thought I could try it out. And it says here, helps reduce the appearance of wrinkles, dark circles, and puffiness under the eye. Vitamins A and E, chamomile, and green tea help moisturize, soothe, and tighten skin around the eye area. Directions are to apply, conceal under the eye area, and pat in. Add highlight cream to brighten the area or use as an eyeshadow base. Oh, I guess that's like a primer? I'm not sure. So I thought I'd give that a try. Don't know if I actually purchased a brush for that per se, but I do have a lot of other brushes perhaps that I could use for that, I suppose. I'm not sure. Then I also purchased for the face as well this Beautifully Bare sheer tint finishing powder. I've not ever really used a powder before. I did get it in the light and medium color, so I figured that should work for me. I feel like it's weird that all of these colors look very different on the bottoms, but I'm sure they'll be okay. I just see so many women use powders to set their makeup, and it always looks really good. So I'm hoping that this will help me achieve that look. And I did purchase a powder brush for it. So it says here that it creates a flawless, natural look with this lightweight tinted powder. This silky formula provides light coverage, sets makeup, and helps mattify skin and minimize the appearance of fine lines. Directions are to brush on the face with the Beautifully Bare blending brush. Oh, which is not the powder brush, but I think it'll be okay. Using circular motions. Can be worn alone or over the Beautifully Bare foundation serum. So hopefully these all work really, really well together. The powder brush says, use on the face to apply, blend, or contour powder products evenly. Soft, rounded corners deliver a light blend of color on the face, perfect for applying both pressed and loose foundation, bronzer, or blush powders. Synthetic, vegan-friendly bristles are soft and easy to clean. So here is the basic face coverage that I have now. So I hope these all work really well. Just collect them. So next, I'll show you everything I got for the eyes. The first thing I'm going to show you is the eyeshadow palette that I got, and I got it in Need It Nude, just because I have blue-green eyes, so I like any nude palettes that have sort of orangey, pinky tones to them, or brown tones. They sort of make my eyes pop better, I find. But I probably will only use these, maybe this if I'm doing something somewhat smoky, but I'll stick to the lighter colors because I'm not a professional artist. It says here, achieve beautifully bold or subtle eye looks with these perfectly curated 10 smoky eyeshadow shades. The coverage of hues is ideal for shading, highlighting, and defining the eyes. The silky smooth texture can be used as a liner on the lid and in the crease of the eye for an expertly contoured and blended effect. Directions are to apply dry all over the eyelid with your favorite e.l.f. brush for a subtle wash of color, or apply wet for a vibrant effect. Choose a light color to apply all over the eyelid as a base or to highlight. Next, apply a medium shade over the eyelid or in the crease to contour. Then apply the darkest shade to define and line the eye for depth and a smoky look. Oh, that's nice. It explains how to do it. So for the eyeshadow palette, I did purchase a few brushes because in the past I have used some brushes before. I watched a few videos and sort of learned how to do a little bit of eyeshadow use properly, but never got really good at it. But I know that if you have proper brushes, it does make a big difference. So I purchased a few. The first one I got was the basic eyeshadow brush. The second I got was the eye crease brush. And then I also purchased the blending eye brush and a smudge brush. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties. Anyway, so I purchased all of these and I hope that they really help. The eyeshadow brush, it says to contour, bristle, shape, applies eyeshadow evenly and easily. For the eye crease brush, it says use to blend and contour color in the crease and corners of the eye for enhanced definition. Great for smudging shadow into the lash line for a smoky effect. The blending eye brush says expertly blends eyeshadows while softening dramatic lines and dramatic edges, and fine lines. Helps to set powder or liquid concealer. And then the smudge brush, which I've never used before, but I thought I'd try it. A short, curved, dense brush is the perfect shape to apply precise color or blend color along the lash line for a smoky look. So that's what I thought I might use that for, sort of lining the eye, which I've never tried before, so I hope it works. I'll just set these to the side. And then for the eye, I got two other things. An eyeliner in black. Usually I use brown because it's more subtle, but I'm, I guess, old school because I like just the pencil. And I see a lot of liquid right now, but I'm not confident enough to use a liquid liner. I rarely use eyeliner anyway. I think the last time I used my eyeliner was actually because I used it for a costume for Halloween. I used it for freckles for my daughter and I, so I don't use it very often anyway. But the Kohl eyeliner in black, and it says, defines and shades the eye with rich, blendable color, so you can use it as an eyeliner or eyeshadow. Wow. It says it's infused with cocoa butter, shea butter, jojoba, or is it jojoba? I'm not sure. Mango and sandalwood oil to help condition and nourish the skin. Easy Glide formula is perfect for creating a dramatic smoky eye. Directions are to line eyes along the lash line and blend in with the sponge tip for a smoky look. Oh, so there's a sponge tip on here. Cool. I don't know what that is. My goodness. Okay, and then just set this to the side. And then this is, of course, mascara. And mascara is the one thing that I use the most. I don't wear it very often, but when I do wear it, I choose to wear it usually at work. It's just so I have a little bit more of a polished look, but I only wear it, honestly, maybe when I'm working evenings, so not a lot, but I do wear it on occasion. And I chose to get it in the length and volume mascara and not in waterproof because I hate having to scrub my eyelashes to get mascara off. I prefer that it comes off easily. And I think the only time that I bought waterproof mascara recently was because I was in a wedding party last year. So that's the only reason I think to have waterproof mascara is if you know you might be crying. And so weddings or anything else. So that's what that's for, I think, for me. But I will be going to a wedding soon. Oh well, that's okay. I'll have to buy some more, suppose. Anyway, it says here, I love that the little bunny on this one's at the top, and it says it's cruelty free. Yay! And it says achieve full and long looking lashes. Brush head provides edge to edge control and even coating for lovely volume and length. Directions apply to eyelashes from root to tip, working in a zigzag motion to fully coat the lashes. Reapply if desired. Very good. Okay, so I hope this works really well. The last mascara that I really used a lot was a Clinique trial sample. So I hope that this is just as good. The other thing that I purchased is this brow and comb and brush, and I actually use this probably more on my eyelashes for clumps, I find, but I use this always on my eyebrows. And I have another one that I purchased years ago, and the head came loose from the brush handle, so I've had the little stump forever that I've been using. So I figured I'd splurge and buy a whole new one with a wand, and it's all clean and new. And it says here, brow comb and brush. Brow brush sets brow shape and helps soften hair texture. And I was really lucky. I don't have anything for brows, but there was a big selection. And the reason for that is when I was young, unlike a lot of other people my age who overplucked their eyebrows, I didn't pluck my eyebrows very much. So I'm very fortunate, and I have actually lovely full eyebrows. So I don't have to color them in or fill them in or make them look thicker. They're kind of in style right now. I'm sure that the trend will dip out again, and I'd be very tempted to pluck them, unlike when I was younger, but I hope I don't have to, because I like not having to. As you know, I like being able to sort of just be natural as I can be, so we'll see what happens. That. And last is for lips. So the first thing I have here is a lip exfoliator, and I got it in sweet cherry color because my lips where I'm living, they are so dry right now, and I wanted to try to exfoliate them. I have that sugar scrub that you might have seen in the other video, but I'm going to try this now, and hopefully it works, just to sort of slough off the dead skin cells. Let's see what it says. Gently exfoliates lips to help remove dry, chapped skin. Infused with vitamin E, shea butter, avocado, grape, and jojoba oil to help nourish and protect lips. Treats and smoothens lips for a conditioned and revitalized feel. So it sounds perfect. Directions are to apply to clean, damp lips and massage in a circular motion to exfoliate. Use a moistened cotton pad with water and gently wipe away the scrub. Follow with a lip balm or gloss to condition. Okay, very good. So I think this is going to be really good. I don't understand entirely why the exfoliators come in a color. So I kind of chose this one hoping that it's subtle, I would prefer a nude, I think, because I know the other sugar scrub that I purchased really does stain the lips kind of a darker color. So I'm hoping this is quite subtle in this sweet cherry color. Yes, that's that. The next thing I purchased is this lip primer and plumper. So I've never used a primer before and I've never used a plumper before, but I thought, hey, I'll try something new. It was the only product that came in this natural and clear color. But right now it's quite common, well, maybe not common, it's not uncommon for women to get lip injections. And I think for women who maybe do have really super thin lips, I can understand or be more empathetic about why they get that. But I looked into it just out of pure curiosity, and I was horrified when I found out that it is something that is done regularly and that it's hundreds of dollars. And a lot of the women who are doing it are so young and they're so beautiful, and anyway, and then a lot of the time you see them with lips that are too inflated, as if that's the right word, and it really makes me sad that that they did it. I just hope that they're not doing it for the wrong reasons, but I felt like the plumper might give me a little bit of a tiny plump, and I don't have tiny lips, but I don't have big lips like that are in style, so I thought I'd try this plumper up for something subtle. So we'll see how that goes. And oh, right at the top, look, it's a little bunny and it says cruelty free and vegan. Yay! Love it. It says achieve long-lasting lip color and voluptuous looking lips. Directions are to apply lip primer to bare lips and blend in to help hold color on your lips. Use lip plumper alone on top of primer or on top of color to achieve a naturally fuller looking lip. Well, I'll give it a try. What does this say? Let's just say lip primer and plumper on it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm excited to see what this does. Alright, 2 things left. The next thing I got is a tinted lip oil. So it's a subtle color because I don't like bright colors. I don't like it when they wear off or if they get on your teeth. I also am just not cool enough to pull off any of the really beautiful, bold colors that some of the women can wear. So I chose this color hoping that it's quite natural on my lips. And we'll see, I hope it works out. It says, this conditioning lip oil softly tints the lips with a wash of color. The lightweight oil melts onto lips, creating a luminous shine for healthy looking lips. Enriched with jojoba, apricot, and vitamin E to moisturize and nourish. Directions are to apply a thin coat alone on top or on top of lip color. So hopefully it's quite subtle. But again, it's an oil to moisturize my lips because they are so dry. So I'm excited to try that out. And finally, the last thing, it is a lip plumping gloss in champagne glam. And I thought that this would be really pretty. Again, slightly helping in terms of the volume, and then just very subtle in the sparkle and pretty. So we'll see how it works. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if it'll work on top of the tinted color, maybe. We'll see how it all looks. It says here, this sheer gloss helps plump the lips with nourishing hydration. The invigorating high shine formula provides a soothing sensation while it volumizes, enriched with vitamin E and coconut oil to nourish and hydrate the lips for a soft, supple feel. Ooh, hopefully my husband likes the supple feel. Directions. Apply to lips as often as desired. Wear alone or on top of lip color. Perfect. So I really hope that works well for me. Okay, so that's the last of the makeup. And finally, I purchased some makeup remover cleansing cloths. There's 20 in the pack, and it says here that it gently and easily cleanses skin to remove makeup, including waterproof mascara and dirt, infused with aloe vera to help hydrate and moisturize the skin. Directions are: gently wipe face with the cloth to remove makeup and or dirt. Rinse off with warm water and towel dry. Dispose of the cloth in trash receptacle. Do not flush after removing cloth. Reseal the sticker. So I hope that this works really well. I haven't had too many problems with remover wipes in the past, but we'll see how this works. So here's everything again, just to set it out. Lips, eyes, and